There is nothing on every United player's mind and all the fans of United's minds all over the world other than the Carabao Cup finale that's going to happen today at Wembley Stadium, where United is going to be taking on Newcastle, and Antony is very much ready after hitting and knocking out Barcelona. He says he's ready for Newcastle and let them be ready for their annihilation from the Eric Ten Hag army. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Wayne Rooney has come in through and really thrown in a hail to Marcus Rashford and obviously spoiling the broil. He has spoiled everything when has gone ahead and really hinted on how the Glazers have done a very good job at Old Trafford, something that I'm going to come out and really react to in a very, very sarcastic way, because this guy is a legend at United, and coming out and really hailing the Glazers shows you that he is really moving in the armpits of the Glazers, because no player knows how bad the Glazers are than these ex-players. That's it. And there is a story coming in from Avram Glazers. Avram Glazers expected to attend this game of football today as United takes on a side known as Newcastle at Wembley. Wembley. We are going to Wembley, and I think it's a nice day, and I think the Lord has made it happen. No reason. You can't tell me that you are not having your spirits held high up beyond even the sky, because we look like we are the best team on paper. We just knocked Barcelona out of the UEFA Europa League, and if you go out and really miss out on this win against a team called Newcastle, then knocking out Barcelona looks like it's meaningless. We need this trophy. And maybe Eric Ten Hag came out and said that we are not going to go ahead and make a trophy parade unless we win 2 trophies this season. Then we have to go out and win this. Ten Hag has been vocal on why it's less important to celebrate wins that lead you to the finale. If at all you don't win the trophy, it's better to celebrate all of those when you're holding the trophy in your hands. That's what Ten Hag, those are the standards that Ten Hag has set at Manchester United. That's it. Now, when you look at Antony, he has really gone ahead and really said the following. He held an interview with very many United YouTubers on Friday, and he talked with very many of those, and later he had to say this to the United TV and the entire website of Manchester United. They went ahead to really tell us the following about a player called Antony. He told us that when I came at Manchester United, I said that Manchester United are a huge club, and what we're going to put this club in their place. We know it will be a difficult task, but we are aware of the greatness of our club and of our qualities. Obviously, he might not be opening up to us fully that he's using United as a bridge to Barcelona, Real Madrid, because we know these players coming from South America have always adored to be playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona. But he's saying that he's here to make this club great again. And it reflects to what Diego Dilo told us, that all these players of United agreed in unison that they want to be the first set of players to get United back to glory days. And obviously, here we are. We are the only team left in all 4 competitions. We are still competing for the Premier League, Champions League, Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. Tomorrow or today, depending on the time of recording and where you're watching us from, it's going to be one of those days that are really going to send a very huge message to our opponents and enemies or frenemies that we are here to win trophies. I know it's not going to be an easy game, but these players are on mission. The Ten Hag army is on mission of really clinching every trophy that cuts its face, right? So I believe these players are really so much fired up, and having knocked out Barcelona over the week on Thursday, I think it's going to be another battery to recharge their bodies and obviously head into this game so much committed and ready to win this beautiful game of football. Then Antony said, I'm really excited. I was telling my friends about it. It's going to be my first time there at Wembley. It will be an important day for me. I can't wait. The first final of the first season is always special. It would be a dream for my first season to win a trophy. You know, this is what you get from players who have been under a manager who had instilled winning as an obsession in their minds. Remember, he was at Ajax with Erik ten Hag for like 2 seasons because he arrived at Ajax in 2020, and I think they saw themselves win the league, I think once or twice, and then the League Cup, they won it also. So Ten Hag groomed these players. That's why you saw Lisandro Martinez in the previous video coming and telling you that he is like Erik ten Hag. They are all obsessed to win. They want to win everything that really comes across them, and he's sending a warning to Newcastle that he is ready to go all out and win his first trophy for Manchester United, and it would be a dream for him to win his first trophy for the club of Manchester United. That is Antony sending all out his message to people that he wants to be at Wembley. He has worked hard to be at Wembley. It's going to be his first time to play there, and it's going to be an important day for him to see to it that he lifts this trophy. That's it. And that is what Antony is all about. And the last time we went to Wembley in the Carabao Cup, I think we saw ourselves winning it, and we beat Southampton by 3-2 under Jose Mourinho. That was in 2017. But in the FA Cup, when we went to Wembley, we are beaten by Chelsea 4-1. And I think that was because of the ill tactics of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. But if at all he was a very elite manager with the squad we had, would have gone ahead to stop that side of Chelsea. And his pragmatic style of play, remember that game he played with 3 central defenders, and I believe tomorrow or today, there is no way Erik ten Hag is going to go in for 3 defenders. He's going to go for Newcastle. He's going to go at them. He's going to play on the front foot. He's going to play what we call a deep line, amid this Newcastle being one of the teams that have been keeping clean sheets, but their first 2 choice goalkeepers are really out, and we can't wait to face them in there for you. And the likes of Antony's are really ready and warning them that we are coming to destroy you and tear you apart. That's it. As he did it against Barcelona, he's promising the same to a team called Newcastle. He concluded by saying, I would like to tell the fans to keep supporting us and believing in us. Our fans are always there for us, always fight for them. So he fights for the fans. If I told you you're fighting for the fans, you are fighting for the club. If I told you you're fighting for Manchester United, that means you're fighting for the shirt and the badge of Manchester United. This is what Gary Neville, Roy Keane, we are calling for those days of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, that where are the fighters? Where are these players? They are not fighting for the club. They are not playing for the shirt. You get? So that mentality of fighting for Manchester United is fully backing these players, and they don't allow that we can really lose this beautiful game of football. And one thing to let you know about this, that we've faced huge teams and they've scored fast against us. We've come back and really won this beautiful game of football. And I think the last time we played Newcastle at Old Trafford, the problem was we are having injuries. We got the best chances. Fred found himself with a very clear-cut chance. Rashford had close to 2 clear-cut chances and headed those balls over the bar. That's why Ben McCarthy initiated him to a heading training session. Obviously, after those 2 misses of headers against Newcastle, he comes in, scores a header against Sheffield. He scores 2 headers against Leeds. Then he scores another header against which team? There is the 4th header he really scored, I think Rashford. What is that 4th header? When did he score it? He has scored 4 headers this season, according to me. Against West Ham, yes. 2 headers against Leeds and 1 against Sheffield. So it shows you how we've transformed from the time we played Newcastle at Old Trafford and the game ended 0-0, and now we are here with the likes of Sabitzer in the team, Lisandro Martinez, Varane here, Rashford past feet to torment Newcastle. Antony is another one that has come in through and really said, I'm ready to destroy Newcastle at Wembley. That is what Antony has gone ahead to reveal to the website of Manchester United, that he's ready to let this happen and to put it out. Let me show you a little bit of how the atmosphere is at Wembley. These are the seats of Manchester United fans at Wembley, all decorated in red. Bring on Wembley red. You see? That is United for you, and that is forever and ever. That is United for you. Bring on Wembley, and it is Wembley, Wembley. Hey, you guys, I wish I could sing. I would have sung that song for you. That dressing room for United, all set. That is how it's looking, and there you go. Those are the quotations down there in Wembley. So we are really ready for the game, and I've shown you how the stands for United are really looking and the dressing room. So why aren't you getting geared up for this finale of football? It's really going to be a very huge game of football happening down at Wembley. That is going to be in London. That's where it's going to be happening. Now, is this going to be a sign of hope or a bad omen? Are they going to jinx her tonight? Because if you happen not to win this game of football, this man will be the one responsible for it. We've been told by The Athletic and Alex Sitak that Avram Glazer is planning to attend the Carabao Cup finale, that is at Wembley this weekend. Then Sunday will be Avram Glazer's fourth time watching Manchester United in person since August 2019. Now, which type of owners are these? Which type of owners are these? I've never seen the owners of Liverpool spend 4 years without watching their team play at Anfield. Avram Glazer, because he believes that Ten Hag has changed everything and he believes that we are going to win that trophy, that's why he's coming at Old Trafford. That's it. Sorry, that's why he's coming at Wembley. But that shows you his ill management standards of not being in touch. You get? With the club of Manchester United. He's nowhere in touch with the club of Manchester United because he knows every time he's going to be on the field, in the stands watching the game of football, he's going to be booed by the fans of Manchester United. And I think they're going to chant Glazers out. The moment they get to know that he's around, they are going to say Glazers out. And I wish I would see some fans of United going in with those placards having Glazers out, because they need to hear this message out loud. The last time I saw them, there was even a game we played against Brighton. I think one of the Glazers was in attendance. That's it. He was in attendance. And he found himself in a position of really knowing, all right, I'm here, I'm going to see Ten Hag winning, and we are beaten, we are battered. And then he didn't get what exactly he wanted. That is Avram Glazer for you and others. So I believe, for me, I want us to win the trophy. I want Ten Hag and the players to lift it up, because it is going to click them to the next level, that the winning is really possible. And the hunger is going to increase more and more and more, provided we really get this done and dusted and get it out of the way. Now, Wayne Rooney, one of the players I really liked a lot. I liked him as a player. Even the way he's really coaching, I saw him at Derby. He was really coaching some good flowing football. He's now coaching DC United down in America. He has gone ahead and talked to ESPN, and he has let me down. He has let me down. He has showed me that he's under the armpits of the Glazers. Why is he siding with them? Why is he protecting them? Is he paid? Has he been paid to read with this interview? Because this interview is being done when the Glazers are really not wanting to sell United. They want to get 2 billion from a certain group or a certain financial institute from the bank and inject it into Manchester United, and obviously stay here because they believe that more dividends are really going to come. If they get that money to inject to the club of Manchester United, I believe they'll inject like 1.1 billion pounds into the stadium, the 900 into the infrastructure at Carrington, and really getting in more players, and they are going to stay here for more years, because Ten Hag is going to turn around this team. And when Rooney has gone ahead to shame me, I feel so much pissed about him coming out and really putting out such a comment that is crediting the Glazers. I think Glazers have done a fantastic job they've always allowed the managers to bring in the players they want. It's clear the fans want change, and it seems the Glazers are open to that change. Now, first and foremost, Mr. Wayne Rooney, you are really reading a different script altogether. Every person that is feeding you in that the Glazers have allowed managers to bring the players they want, this has applied on, I think, Erik ten Hag. You get? When you look at Jose Mourinho, Louis van Gaal, those managers suffered a lot. Ed Woodward was the recruiting officer. He was talking to agents and he was bringing in players here at Old Trafford that the manager never wanted. That's well cleared and portrayed out. For Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, a little bit. I think for Ten Hag, what helped him was he first talked to Louis van Gaal and told him why he failed at Manchester United, and he knew what he was going to put into his requisition, not all what he put on his ladder for the Glazers to come at Old Trafford, for him to come at Carrington and start becoming the manager of Manchester United. But it's not that every manager that has been here, he has been given the player he has wanted. You get? And for Ten Hag, look at the January transfer window. It's really evident that he either wanted Cody Gakpo, João Felix, Depay. Weghorst was nowhere near Ten Hag wanting him. João Felix went to Chelsea. The Glazers said they don't have money. Cody Gakpo went to Liverpool. The Glazers said they never had £37 million. Memphis Depay went to Atletico Madrid because the Glazers said they couldn't afford a salary to pay him. So that is the Glazers you are really coming here to really defend. They are nowhere near competent to run this club, and everyone is going to be so much pissed if at all they get a person to fund this club. And we know why it's like this. It's because of how we are performing on the pitch. Now, every brand is wanting to associate with us because of our own pitch performances. But a warning should be thrown to the Glazers. Sorry, to those people wanting to invest, that you are not in unison with the fans of Manchester United. The Glazers are wanted out by the club. But he has also hinted about the fans not wanting the Glazers to be here. The Glazers are really willing to go to the change. And I think, what news is Wayne Rooney reading? Because the Glazers are turning heel. They just want to come up and really put in defense that we put the club up for sale, but no suitor came up with a realistic bid that we wanted. And this is where I call in for the Qataris to increase the amount of money from 5 billion to 6 billion and take over Manchester United. That's it. Because if they don't increase their bid, then the Glazers are going to exonerate themselves that we wanted to sell the club, but obviously we failed to get a suitor or a bid that is nowhere near our realistic evaluation of Manchester United. And they are going to stay here for more years because they are going to get funding and finance from other people. On the other side, that might be put out as a story to tempt, or put Sheikh Jassim onto tenterhooks to increase his bid, because it's becoming a threat to him that the Glazers are getting in investment, and they get investment, they stay at the club, because they first went to the Qataris and told them, can you come and really invest in this club, and we get you some bit of shares, you get us like £2 billion and you become part of this club. They said, no, we want a full takeover. That's it. So that's what is happening at Manchester United, and Wayne Rooney is gone ahead to really talk about the Glazers and how they've gone ahead to really want a change, and how he's backing them. That has really gone ahead to annoy me. Then lastly, Rooney had to hail the best man in form, the best forward in Europe right now, known as Marcus Rashford, that he's fantastic, he's a great player, and he showed that early in his career. He had a bit of a downturn. I felt like he didn't trust himself for a while, but he's back to his best. So Wayne Rooney is really hitting the nail on its toe, because every time you lose belief or self-belief in yourself, this is what happens. You find yourself doing things that are not supposed to be doing at the field of play. And last season, he only scored 5 goals. Right now, he's having 24 goals, and he has gone ahead to play close to 35 matches, and he has scored 24 goals, meaning that every game you expect a goal or an assist from Marcus Rashford. So guys, thank you very much for watching in through. Your thoughts on Antony very ready to destroy Newcastle at Wembley are welcome in the comment section below. Back Rooney saying Rashford is back to his best. Obviously, your thoughts about him, and what do you think about Rooney's reservations with the Glazers, that they've really gone ahead to back every money that's going to come, every money that's really gone to come, every manager that has really stepped at Carrington. All that and more in the comment section below. I sign out for now. See you later. Unless otherwise there is a breaking story, but I'm calling it quits for now, and let's see you tomorrow. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Smash the like button, comment and share, and don't forget to subscribe, because every time you subscribe, you are really giving us more love and more confidence. I'm signing out for now, guys. See you later, and good night, good morning. See you at Wembley.